Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Today, with us in the studio, we've got a special guest, Eric.
Thanks for having me here today, man.
Well, not many see Siren Head and live to tell a tale, which leads us to today's topic. Is Siren Head real, or is he a myth?
Oh yeah, he's real, all right.
So, what does he look like? Now, I'm talking about Siren Head.
All right, so Siren Head has two sirens as a head. He's tall as a 2 to 3 story building. It depends on when do you actually see him. His arms are longer than his legs, and he makes noises. He sounds like your friends.
He sounds pretty terrifying. How do you deal with seeing such a scary thing?
Yeah, that's just a little bit about him.
You're here to tell us what happened to you that day. So, how about you tell us, how did that day go?
Yeah, so I was having a nice little walk in the woods. It was a little cloudy, so there was not a lot of sunlight. Anyways, as I was walking, I was hearing a raised siren, and I heard this immediately. I immediately turned around and went back to the car. And I was jogging back to my car. It stopped. Then I heard a creepy tornado sound. That was when I knew something wasn't right. I started running towards the car and got in. As I was backing up my car, I heard a weird voice saying a bunch of gibberish. I looked in my rearview mirror, and there was when I saw him. I immediately just drove my car away as fast as possible. Once I was sure I escaped from him. I slowed down and proceeded to drive back to the house. Once I was once I was at the house, I was still in shock. I pulled out my phone and called my friend, who I thought might know what I saw. When he picked up, I told him what happened. When he told me to do some research about Siren Head, that's exactly what I did. After I did some research, I realized how lucky I was to get away alive, and that was what occurred that day.
So, what exactly made you call your friend?
Well, he's the kind of person who does a lot of research into cryptids.
Alright then, well, if you've got nothing else to share with us about Siren Head, then that concludes today's podcast. And again, I'd like to thank you, Eric, for joining us today.
No problem, man. Appreciate it.